Alright, today we got the FMS Ford F-100 110 scale two-wheel drive monster truck. This is their new brushless version. I had the original brushed motor version. I was fairly impressed with that. It was pretty tough. It just needed more power. They have two body color options, the black with the flames and the white and blue with stripes. I went with the white and blue. We got a little protective film over the top of the body. I think it looks amazing. So the off-white cream part of the body is gloss, and the blue is like a matte finish. Tires have a chevron pattern. Doesn't feel like there's any foams inside. Being a two-wheel drive monster truck, it has a similar chassis design to like a Gorgon or a Quake, or even a Stampede. Alright, we have our transmitter. Looks to be fly sky based. Standard trims, dual rates, channel reversals. Owner's manual. Looks like we got a light bar and a wheelie bar. Looks like we even get some license plates. Alright, uses a Hobby Wing 3652 3300 kV motor and a 10BL60 ESC and a separate 4-channel receiver. It has a top-loading battery tray unlike a Gorgon or a Quake. We have a foam block on our battery hold down. Alright, I installed the wheelie bar. And when I was doing that, I noticed we got metal rear axles on this truck. That's a nice upgrade. My brushed version only had plastic axles, and they actually came out of phase. That was one of the issues I had with the truck. It made a lot of noise when I first started driving it. The truck now also comes with all metal gears. You can hear it when you roll it. Alright, got the light bar installed. It's just stickers for the lights. They don't actually work. Same with the lights in the grill. Alright, this truck looks amazing. Let's charge up a battery and take it out and see how she performs. Alright, out for the first drive with the FMS F-100, the brushless version. We're going to start out on 2S, see how it handles. We'll do a top speed test, and then we'll move on to 3S. We might do a little light bashing here, and then we might hit up a skate park. Alright, let's see how she does. Alright, the battery's tray is a decent size. It's got this foam block on top of the arm that holds it down. It's already flexing a lot with the 2S. When I tried to put a full-size 3S in there, it didn't really fit, so you're going to have to run smaller 3S packs if you're going to be using this, or maybe take the foam block out altogether. I got the wheelie bar installed. Wasn't sure if it needed on 2S, but it's got a lot of punch. I don't notice as much body roll as I noticed with the brushed version of this truck. A little bit. Let's get the 2S top speed running. Drives nice and straight. See what we got. $27 miles an hour. Pretty good for 2S. Mess around a little bit. All right, see how she does off-road? This thing soaks up the bumps pretty nice. Full speed turns. See what we've done for top speed off-road. .24 off-road, really nice. All right, got a 3S battery in. Let's see how she handles. First scratch is on the body. Really likes to wheelie. Riding a wheelie there. She's cooking pretty good. See what we got. 37 miles an hour. Let's do one out on the main road. Give it a nice long run. Make sure there's nothing more in it. It'd be cool to get closer to 40. Let's try and do that again without the wheelies. A little windy today. It's probably not helping. Went into the ditch. That is one of the problems with two-wheel drive trucks. You only have two-wheel drive brakes. All right, let's see what we got. We had a couple of really long full throttle passes, so definitely should see its top speed. 40 miles an hour, all right. All right, let's see how she does off-road on 3S. Suspension works pretty well off-road. See what we got. 32 miles an hour off-road. Pretty good. All right, got a little ramp set up. See how she jumps. Take it easy. So when it goes nose up, it's hard to correct it down. Probably could do a backflip though. Yep. So yeah, typical trait of two-wheel drive trucks is not the greatest air control. The Arrma Quake is kind of a weird exception to that. That thing is nuts with air control. I was hoping this thing would be similar, but yeah, try and get the nose down when it goes up too high and it doesn't do anything. Pretty much have to commit to the backflip. All right, let's find some bigger jumps. That was bad. That's more like it. Messing around with my buddy and his brushless swapped Stampede 4x4. I got the two-wheel brakes. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with the FMS F-100. I think it performed pretty well. I like how it handles. 27 miles an hour on 2S. We did manage to get 40 on 3S. There's a fair amount of competition in the two-wheel drive monster truck scene. You got the Traxxas Stampede, the Arrma Quake, the Arrma Gorgon. I'm still gonna have to say I think the Arrma Quake's the king of them all. This thing, like most two-wheel drive trucks, struggled with air control. I did manage to pull off a couple backflips, but also a couple bad landings. They were only on the grass, but I still managed to put a crack in the body here. I have to see if I could fix that up a little bit. Maybe some shoe goo or Gorilla Tape. That is the one thing the FMS has over the competitors though. This nice license body from Ford looks amazing. You have this color and the black with the red flames. You can see the matte blue finish is painted over the gloss white. You can see that rubbing through a little bit where I rubbed on some wheelies. So at the time of filming, this truck is only $220, so it's a pretty good deal. A little more expensive than a brushed Gorgon, but cheaper than the brushless Quake. Alright, thanks for watching.